business to our group, but not only that, he gives us a lot of wisdom, and he knows the market. He helps us with everything real estate and beyond. Ladies and gentlemen, please give Harry Spore the best round of applause you've ever given anybody.
Let's go. I got an hour and a half minutes. I would never subject anybody to a full 10 minutes. All right, real quick, this is it. So far, this is our team, or the last team photo we had for 2019 and the agents that we got. This is what I need for 2020. Wow, that really misplaced that. I should have done a review. So, all right. What agents love about their career? It's pretty simple. It says basically here, being their own boss, meeting people, flexible schedule, so on and so forth. Let me just tell you, that's not what a real estate agent is. All right? They would love to think, and they sign up for this, but truly, they never think about, it's about the money as far as being a real estate agent is concerned. If it's all you wanted to do was be your own boss and meet people and help others and stuff like that, there are a plethora of volunteer programs that they can participate in. All right? So don't ever forget it's about the money. In Weichert, we work. Forgot to point this out. See how fun that looks? Yeah. Keep going. This is what it looks like. In Weichert, we're in the office. We're calling people. We're on the internet. We're putting out social media posts. We're digging for houses. We're looking for stuff that's not on the market yet. We're trying to find buyer stuff. Anybody can just sign into Trillia, Zillow, and Realtor.com and all those other places that are nothing more than just designed to sell real estate agent leads, not to show you houses. Just so you know, they didn't get in there for just public service. All right? Trillia, Zillow, and all that other stuff, there's money to be made in that, and it's to sell real estate agents leads. Okay? That's why they exist. They're not there for you to shop for houses. If they were, they'd actually have accurate information instead of leaving houses that have actually been sold and closed for 6 months, still sitting online saying, come see this pretty house, because they don't care if you get accurate information. That's not what sells leads. That make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay. Why Weichert? Is it the right company? It is, if it's for an agent that's willing to work. All right? If it's an agent out there that is just wanting to do it because they want to call themselves a real estate agent, and trust me, I see them, okay? I have met people that work for large firm companies that only signed up because they wanted that business card to hand over at the tennis club or at the country club to their peers to make them look like they weren't just sitting around doing nothing all day. All right? They do exist. The reason that we're successful and the reason that we work basically is we are out there constantly trying to produce buyers and sellers. All right? Our conversion program has produced over 1,500 leads in the last 5 months. It is staffed 24 hours a day, 365 days a year because it captures leads from the internet. All right? Remember me saying Trillia and Zillow and all that other stuff? My conversion program that we use, it actually goes on those sites and steals those leads and sends them back to us. That's how it works. I don't pay Zillow and Trillia and then anything direct. Weichert Lead Network. Now this is something that's just for us. We have a 2-story building in Morristown, Plains, New Jersey. All right, and it is staffed 363 days a year, 12 hours a day, 8 to 8, and they are answering phone calls from anybody that calls in off of our Weichert sites or anything of that nature to try to produce us more leads for buyers and sellers. Okay, this helps when y'all are out there talking to people and trying to refer my firm to list somebody's house to sell it for them. Okay. Because there are so many agents out there and so many firms out there that only specialize in taking a few pictures and putting it on the MLS, right? In our situation, one of our dominant websites that we use is thehomebuyerschoice.com. And we are digging for buyers for the people that we're out there listing houses for. Why? Because there's way more money in it for me if I do it that way, okay? There's 2 sides to every transaction. There's a buyer's agent, there's a seller's agent. If I'm out there listing houses, I'm digging for buyers for that house because I also want to catch the buyer side of that transaction also, okay? All right. Another thing that we do, again, we work at our firm, all right? So the agents that we're looking for are the ones that are willing to do what we have them do. There are plenty of agents out there that have been agents for 6 months, 2 years, 4 years, whatever, that have probably been to their office 6 times, all right? We have them work. They have to go through our fast track training. They got weekly webinars. We do weekly sales meetings that I expect the agents to show up to. I ask the broker meet with the agents face to face at least once a month. I know that doesn't sound like much, but if any of y'all have ever had experience with other big firms, I can assure you their agents very rarely ever talk to their brokers. Okay? Brokers sit up there and they go, all right, I got you, I'm gonna put you with this team member and you are gonna go with this team member and so on and so forth, and they never even seen them. I've actually hired agents before that walk in my door and I say, well, what happened at your other firm? Have you gone back and tried to talk to your broker and solve your problems? And they said, I never met my broker. Which is insane to me, but it's a lot of times the normal in the real estate industry. All right, one of the things that we do also when we're out there working is we do open houses. And y'all have all seen people say that they're doing an open house, okay? Most of the time when an open house comes, an agent just puts a couple of numbers into the multiple listing service and probably 2 to 3 couples will show up on the norm to that open house. The last open house that we did, it was me, Missy, and Q, and we had 18 to 20 people show up at that open house. And it was because we go a lot further with the promotion of the open house, all right? So, I don't list houses except on Thursdays. I know that sounds crazy. And the open houses are always on Sundays, not necessarily the following Sunday, but every Sunday between 1 and 4. And that's strategically done to train the community. That's when we do it, okay? Now, when we go out and we list a house, if it's over 250 especially, most agents are out there and they're trying to cut the percentage and say, I'll do it for 5% instead of 6 and so on and so forth. If I list a house $250,000 and up, I'm gonna be $750 to $1,000 in of my money, period, before we even go to market with the house. That's a huge gamble. And if you were to go and try to approach another real estate agent or another real estate company and say, are you willing to go that deep as far as the marketing is concerned on the front end, they either won't do it or they can't do it. All right? So when you're out there and you're trying to sell my service, again, tell them Harry does a lot as far as the marketing is concerned, and he is willing to spend his money to make sure that your house gets sold in a timely fashion at the highest dollar figure. All right, this also didn't line up real well. I said, how you know this, the Michael? Is this a Mac?
That's Mac, that's probably my fault.
Steve Jobs died with it.
Steve Jobs, yeah.
A lot of other firms just do promotion of the splits, all right? Basically, there's other firms out there, and there's several of them that say $450 a month and $150 per closing, and that's their draw. That's how they try to hire real estate agents. They sell the split, and it sounds real attractive, all right? But they're gonna give them no training, no setting goals with the broker. It's basically a sink or swim or don't let the sharks eat you kind of scenario. That's pretty easy. Me and Missy actually sat down a few years ago and we talked about the possibilities of doing that. It would have looked something like this. It's called Shut Up Realty. It's just a bunch of licenses on the wall, and me as a broker just tell the agent, shut up. Don't ask me a question. I'm not doing anything for you. And why would I? If I'm not getting the split that I need and trying to make the profit that I need to make as a broker, why would I spend my time trying to teach agents how to become profitable? This business model is designed for failure for the agents that sign up for it and they don't even realize it. Because the money is in the $450 a month. They don't want you to close anything. Anything that you close, what? You got a question or 1 minute warning?
You got 30 seconds.
All right, anyway, if that actually happens, agents that sign up for that need to make a decision. What do they want to make per deal, or what do they want to make per year? Trust me, the lady at the grocery store doesn't care anything about your split ratio, all right? They'll never ask. Anyway, so if you know anybody that's a real estate license or a spouse of someone with a real estate license that is having trouble making a living in real estate, have them contact me, because I teach real estate and I teach real estate success. The agents that work for us either make money or walk. There is no other choice. I don't charge a monthly office fee, so there is no profit in it for Harry unless they make money. That makes sense? All right. We're also having a career night tonight, 6 p.m., 6520 Stage Road. If you know anybody that's looking to get into real estate, and just wanted to say that she left the office.
Ladies and gentlemen, Harry Spore.